Good morning, this is Tim Blankenship with Divorce661.com, and today we are talking about how to request attorney's fees and why you may want to request attorney's fees when going through divorce. So many times we'll handle divorce cases here with our firm that are amicable and no need for an attorney. Sometimes these cases may become unamicable at some point, if that's a word, and there may need you may need to get an attorney for one reason or another. Other times people start with me to get as much paperwork done as possible at a lower cost before going out and hiring an attorney. Either case, if you fall into any of those circumstances and you need to get attorney's fees, this is how you're going to do it and why you may need it. I've had several cases where one of the spouses has had no access to money, either because they never had access to the accounts, or in these particular circumstances, as soon as they knew that there was going to be a divorce filed, the working spouse either closed the accounts or removed all the money from the accounts, so the spouse had no money to hire an attorney if she even or he even wanted to. Going as far as even changing the direct deposit account that the money's going into and leaving some of these clients with no access to money whatsoever. So of course they could scrape some money together to get started with me so we can get the case filed for divorce. But then what? Then they need to get an attorney, especially if the other party gets one themselves. So what you'd want to do in this case is file a motion. You can either file an ex parte motion for attorney's fees, or you can go in and on a regular motion and set a court date out 45 to 60 days from the day you file. But in many cases, you're going to need to go in ex parte because you're going to need to get money as soon as possible, or ask the court to make an order for attorney's fees as fast as possible so you can have access to legal representation. Again, this is if you need to go the attorney route. So this would be done on a request for order, prior known as the order to show cause. This is the FL 300. Request for order, and on the second page there's a box where you can request attorney's fees and costs. Now, what are the requirements and guidelines, and when will this be ordered? That's a great question. That is for the judge to determine. But I was speaking with an attorney the other day who said he was recently at a meeting with some of the judges. They were talking about different things going on with the court, and they were saying they don't know why more folks who either represent themselves or with an attorney aren't requesting attorney's fees, because they're ready, willing, and able to award attorney's fees in these cases where people request them. So a couple of the guidelines where you might find that this be ordered is in cases where there's absolutely no income earned by the spouse and no access to money, and the other spouse has the ability to pay. That would be one reason that the court or the judge may order attorney's fees. So it really boils down to that, having equal access to money to hire an attorney. Now, if the parties make the same amount of money, they probably won't have a chance of getting it. If there is double income earned, so if you make 50, your husband makes 100, perhaps there'll be an order for attorney's fees, but maybe it'll be a smaller amount. Now, you can ask for whatever amount you want, $5,000, $10,000, $2,500, whatever the case may be. But when you go to that hearing, it's going to be up to the judge to order how much, and it's going to be up to the judge to order how that is paid. So here becomes an issue. We've had cases where people have had an award for attorney's fees and costs, but then they ordered the payments, let's say it was $5,000, in small increments of, say, $200 a month payable to the other party's attorney. So here's the issue. You now have an order for attorney's fees, but they're payable in increments of $200 a month. How are you going to hire an attorney and tell them, hey, I have an award for attorney's fees of $5,000, but you're not going to get paid except for $200 a month? Good luck finding an attorney that will accept a retainer of $200 to get your case started. So I just thought I'd bring that up. Hope this is helpful. If you're representing yourself and you need to get some attorney's fees, we can help you file the motion. We can help you go in ex parte and get the money you need to hire an attorney if that's what you need to do. My name's Tim Blankenship, Divorce661.com, 661-281-0266. And as always, thanks again for watching.